Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Tom Marshall podcast. Hope everyone had a good Christmas and a happy new year. We are back. Today we are going to review a film called We Live in Time. Let's get into it. Welcome to today's review. Today we are going to be reviewing the film We Live in Time, a film directed by John Crowley, starring Florence Pugh and Andrew Garfield, the two central characters of the film. The story centres around this young couple trying to survive modern day England, going through many trials and tribulations along the way, as most couples would do. Almut, played by Florence Pugh, is an award-winning chef and is on her way home and accidentally runs over Tobias. That's Andrew Garfield's character, who is going through a divorce himself and works for Weetabix. He casually heads to the local garage, picks up a box of pens and a chocolate orange, and on the way home gets run over and sent to hospital. This is where he meets Almut for the first time. As time goes on, their relationship blossoms and they have to navigate the world of the middle class and each having success in their chosen profession. This is where they are dealt a massive hammer blow when Almut is diagnosed with ovarian cancer. Both grapple with the big meaning of life stuff, tossing and turning between making the most impossible of decisions. Do you go for quality or quantity? In other words, would you rather spend the last 6 months of your life the best possible way you can and just enjoy life to the fullest? Or, on one hand, do you go and choose life? And do you go to endless hospital appointments, going through treatment that will possibly not even work, might end up killing you? So, tough choice for anyone to make. Ultimately, she ends up choosing life and ends up in remission. And over time, Almut's opinions on life changes throughout the film. She grapples with the idea of having children versus having a career, whereas Tobias is more about the present and likes Almut as she is. They both struggle with tough choices and becomes a roller coaster ride of emotions all the way through. The good times, the bad times, all pictured in this modern day take and realistic look of a modern relationship. I thought the film was really, really good. Florence Pugh and Andrew Garfield's performances were really strong in this film, and there was one particular scene that I felt was standout in this, a scene of Almut and Tobias arguing about having children versus having a career and going and navigating their way through, and Florence Pugh really choosing her words. It seems like Florence Pugh is really choosing her words carefully, swearing like a champ, and basically putting her point across to Andrew Garfield's character Tobias. And it's a moment of real growth in their relationship in this scene, and it's a key scene in the film as well. So that was a particularly good scene, I felt, and really well shot, really well acted as well. So yeah, it's pretty intense, but yeah, really, really good. They both have a difference of opinion, and as you, the audience, you do emphasize with, and you can make a case for both arguments as well. So yeah. Their chemistry, like I said, their performance is really good, especially when they're dealing with a lot of the more difficult conversations that they're having, such as life and death and all that sort of stuff. So yeah. I also felt the time jumps could have been done better and organized in such a way that it's a little bit smoother, possibly a little bit more linear as well. They could have done it just from start to finish, but like I say, I'm not a director, so I have no idea. Their conversations are realistic, I felt, at least in my eyes. I've not really sort of had a serious relationship such as this, so I don't really have much to go by. But I have seen a movie or two and lived life. So I know it's not all sunshine and rainbows. I know it's not, you know, a girl looking at a boy, asking him to love her. You know what I'm talking about. Um, it's real people dealing with real issues, which is rare, which is not what you see often in cinema lately. There is an element of charm and Britishness that comes with this film that's not Downton Abbey or Notting Hill. It's like the anti-version of those films, and it looks like the director made a conscious effort for this. And this is a great film. Really sort of made me think about what I'm doing with my life. Without meaning to, this film does actually have a sort of quote unquote message of seizing the day, and makes you think about what makes you happy in your life and whether or not you should choose to pursue them or not. Which is ironic considering this film has been released in January, where most people generally start to think about the next stages in their life and start making like New Year's resolutions and stuff like that. So it's quite timely, to be fair. So yeah, let me know what you think about the film in the comments and in chat down below. And as always, please like and subscribe to the channel. Hopefully, having seen this review, hopefully you'll go out and see the film for yourself, and it would be interesting to know what you guys think about it. But be warned, it is a bit of a tearjerker, but I think you'll like it for sure. It's definitely worth your time to go and see. Um, you know, if it doesn't win any of the awards, I'd be very surprised. Yeah, the performances are terrific in this. So yeah, like I said, if you can, please like and subscribe to this channel, and I shall see you in the next video.